Okay, we're at the Exploratorium in the AI exhibit. Let's see by tapping the left arm of the glasses what this exhibit is trying to show. Okay, can you help me tell me the purpose of this exhibit and can you tell me the purpose of this exhibit and what I should be doing?
This exhibit is called Show Me the Data, and it looks like it's about how different data sets can be interpreted differently. The sign suggests you should look at the pictures and try to figure out which one represents a specific data point. Want to give it a try and tell me what you see?
Okay, I'm going to pick up this picture here. It looks like there's a display in front of me. I'm going to put the picture down. And do you think that's a percentage of how confident it thinks this is a cat?
That's exactly what it looks like. The display is showing a confidence score from the AI model. When you place the picture of the dog, it said cat 0.84 or 84% confident. And with the cat picture, it went up to 0.85 or 85%. It's interesting that it's identifying them both as cats, even though one's clearly a dog.
Okay.
Maybe it's not trained on many dog images?
Well, definitely it seems like a morphology, a combination of both animals. I think they did that on purpose. For example, this picture here is not 100% cat. It has some fibers or something out of the side of its head. And it has a very thick body, but it seems pretty confident it's a cat.
You're right, it does seem pretty confident, even with those non-cat features you pointed out. It looks like the display is also showing some of the pictures used to train the model, which might help explain its bias. Since it seems to be misclassifying the dog, do you want to try another one of the pictures to see if it gets it right, or maybe try to find the image that gives it the highest confidence score?
Well, why don't you try first? Let's see who guesses correctly.
Alright, you're on. I see you've picked up the picture of the horse. Based on how it classified the dog as a cat, my guess is that the model will probably think this is also a cat, maybe with a lower confidence score.
What?
Though it would be funny if it recognized the horse correctly. Go ahead and place it on the scanner and let's see.
I wonder why you think it would detect it as a cat, but let's see.
Well, it seems I was wrong about that one. The model identified the horse correctly, even though it called the dog a cat earlier. It looks like it's not just a cat detector after all. Maybe it has a stronger understanding of horses than dogs for some reason?
What about this that I'm holding? Let's continue. What about this that I'm holding? Oh. There we go. Okay, let's continue. What about this that I'm holding? Seems to want to go to tap claw. I think there's a previous tap claw session.
To describe what's in your head, you'll need to angle the glasses down toward the object, then snap a photo so the frame catches it. Right now, the camera is looking at you. What are you holding?
What about this exhibit? Let's do it another interactive comparison. Let's first start with what's going on with this exhibit.
This new exhibit is called This or That, and it looks like another comparison activity. The screen shows two choices, this and that, and you can take pictures to compare things. I also see a purple and a yellow object on the table, maybe to use in the comparison. What do you want to compare first?
Okay, well, why don't you tell me what you think it's doing as we're doing it. Let's push restart. Let's take a picture of something here. How about a hand?
Okay, you've placed your hand on the scanner, and the screen is showing a live feed of it. It seems to be prompting you to push the blue button to take a photo. So it looks like the exhibit will capture an image of your hand and then let you compare it to something else. Want to press the button and see what happens?
Okay.
Great, you've captured the image of your hand. Now the screen is asking you to take a different photo of something else. I see you're holding that yellow duck. Want to put that on the scanner next and press the button?
Well, it says it's done training, so I guess it trained on these two pictures. Let's see here. So based on the training of those two images, let's compare your answer to its answer. Where do you think it might place this image?
Okay, so it trained on your hand and the duck, and now you're showing it a new picture of yourself. Since the model learned to distinguish between those two things, and you're a person like your hand, I'd guess it might place your image closer to the hand side than the duck side. Where do you think it will go? Let's press the button to test it.
Well, I just did, and it placed it there.
You're right, it placed your picture right in the middle. That's interesting. It seems like the model decided your photo didn't really fit either category strongly, so it put it right in between. Maybe it's picking up on visual patterns that are shared, or maybe it just doesn't have enough information to classify you as a hand. What do you think about that result?
Well, I think this is the center point right here. So it definitely put it on this side, closer to that. What about this image?
You're right, it placed your picture right in the middle. That's interesting. It seems like the model decided your photo didn't really fit either category strongly, so it put it right in between. Maybe it's picking up on visual patterns that are shared, or maybe it just doesn't have enough information to classify you as a hand. What do you think about that result?
What about this image? Where would you place this one?
Well, since that pink duck is visually very similar to the yellow one the model trained on, I'd guess it would place it much closer to the duck side than the hand side. Want to press the button and see if we're right?
Okay. And what did you notice?
It placed the pink duck right next to the yellow one, just like we predicted. It seems the model is definitely recognizing the similar shape and features of the two ducks. Want to try one more thing? Do you think you've got a good sense of how it's working?
Well, how does it know where to place the image?
It's likely using a type of computer vision model that looks for patterns in the images. When you trained it with your hand and the duck, it learned to recognize the key features of each, like shape, color, and texture. So when you show it a new picture, it compares those features to what it learned and decides which one it resembles most. Does that make sense?
Yeah, okay, let's move on to another exhibit.